What if I told you that there's a hidden part of the internet, a place where your actions are untraceable and secrets abound? Welcome to the dark web. The technology we are appraising has come to haunt us soon. One of its consequences is the dark web. Okay, one can argue with me about the perspective, but again, I will keep it simple. I will try to cover all the mysteries and rumors around it. If you say that we are living in a hostile and dystopian world, I will agree with you. But there is some practical information about the evolution, emergence, and expansion of the dark web. Let's say we have three parts of the internet: the surface web, the deep web, and our dark night, the dark web. The dark web refers to a part of the internet that isn't indexed by traditional search engines. It requires special software, such as Tor, to access, providing anonymity to users and websites. People are often drawn to it for various reasons, including anonymity for sensitive activities, privacy concerns, access to illegal goods or services, or simply curiosity. Before diving into the dark web's mysteries, let's see how it works. It doesn't run on Google Chrome or Firefox, but on a specific browser named Tor browser. Contrary to what some might think, it wasn't developed by Google, but by the US Naval Research Laboratory. But why do people flock to this hidden realm of the internet? Have you ever thought that the dark web could become a nirvana zone for a significant portion of the population? It can be, but there's an exciting twist. Here, user activity is almost untraceable, making people feel safer than the surface web. Ironical, isn't it? The dark web is like the magical cape in Harry Potter that makes you invisible. But here's a critical point. Hackers take advantage of this anonymity. They coexist with good folks, making it difficult for you and me to distinguish between them. Let's keep it simple. There is a clear scenario about this, and that makes you and me doubt the dark web. That's privacy. Anonymity doesn't guarantee privacy, as you know. That's a different concept. On the other hand, the dark web is growing bigger and bigger. Who knows, we might have to read articles on the dark web itself one day. One thing that distinguishes the surface web from the dark web is the .onion extension. This might become important in the future. You have to pay using bitcoins on the dark web. Let's come to the public perspective again. Here, the authority and control might not be in the hands of the government. Governments do attempt to monitor and regulate the dark web, but its decentralized and encrypted nature makes it challenging to control completely. Law enforcement agencies often collaborate internationally to combat illegal activities on the dark web, focusing on cybercrime, illicit drug markets, and other illegal transactions. So we may feel anonymous, but here comes the main problem: trust issues. How do you know all these sellers offer genuine products? By customer reviews, because they are the kings. You may be confused about what products are sold on the dark web. You can buy Brownings, security sensors, drugs, illegal weapons, voice enhancers, malware, fake passports, and hacked social media accounts. The list goes on, but if you want, I will make a special video about the products on the dark web. A standard note of reference: the dark web is accessed by the professor and company in the Money Heist series. For example, Brownings, fake passports, voice enhancers, and many more. They formed a hackers group and worked to connect everyone to the professor. They were connected as a team using the dark line communication system. To understand the processing of the dark web, I will tell you an application. When you call your friend, first your call will be connected to a secure line, and then after performing the protocol, it will be forwarded to your friend. Here, with this complicated process, no one like government authorities can monitor you. That's how the encryption system works. Let me share an example of a notorious dark web scam: the sheep marketplace scam. This dark web market, which sold illegal drugs and other contraband, suddenly shut down in 2013. Users were left stunned when it was revealed that the marketplace's administrator had absconded with $40 million in Bitcoin. This scam highlighted the risks of dealing on the dark web, where the anonymity that protects users also makes it easy for scammers to disappear without a trace. The dark web may be decorated, but may be devastating too at the same time. The deeper you go, the lower your security and the higher your concerns. But see, all this comes under introspection of an individual. Before you land on any .onion website, please use your discretion wisely. There is one thing that excited me about the dark web. A website, let's call it druglord.onion, made $1 billion in business on the dark web in just 3 to 4 months before their website was brought down. All this is because of customer reviews. Finally, I am here, at the end of the video, explaining the work process and consequences of the dark web. One thing is simple: stay relevant and updated. We don't know what can happen in the future, but knowing the mechanism of the technology can save you from cybercrimes or threats from anonymous sources. Thank you for watching the full video without being distracted. I will try to upskill my channel and stay tuned for more awesome content.